Man R&B, and this is Retro TV 91, and I'm Robbie Burnham, and this is another movie reviews, and this time I'm reviewing Point Break. What happens on Point Break? Johnny Utah is an FBI agent, and he just came out of the academy, and he goes to LA under the robbery division, the bank robbery division, and he gets a new partner, a seasoned veteran that's been an FBI agent for a long time. I can't remember his character's name, but they go after this ex-president's bank robbing cartel or whatever, and Johnny Utah's trying to figure out who these guys are, and his partner has a theory. He thinks it's a band of surfers, and the reason he thinks this is because all this evidence was sand and a video of one of them with a tan line, and the way they find out that they are surfers is they did a hair sample from one of the robberies. Excuse me, and they trace it back to the beach that Keanu Reeves is, Johnny Utah, Keanu Reeves' character has been going undercover at, and he's done friended this girl that helps him, teaches him how to surf, and her name's Tyler, and she introduces him to this guy named Bodie and his friends, and come to find out is Bodie's the one that's under these bank robberies, and we find this out is because Johnny Utah and the FBI hit this other band of surfers that Johnny Utah thinks is the bank robbers, but come to find out they're not. They're just drug dealers, and then Johnny Utah gets closer and closer to Bodie and his friends, and Johnny Utah and his partners staking out a bank that Johnny Utah thinks Bodie and them's going to hit because he's done figured out. He's done figured out this is Bodie that's doing this, and they hit the bank while Johnny Utah goes to get lunch, and then he comes back and he asks his partner about that car, and then they see the ex-presidents get in and drive off, and they chase in after them, and Johnny Utah chases Bodie all the way through L.A. until they get to the drainage systems or whatever that's called, and he blows out his knee. Johnny Utah does, and then Bodie sees him and then runs off. Now Bodie knows that Johnny Utah's an FBI agent, so he convinces Johnny Utah to go with him, and they go skydiving. And at first, Johnny Utah doesn't trust him because he thinks the parachute ain't gonna go out, but it does. And then Johnny Utah and them go after Bodie and try to arrest him after the last bank robbery they have, and Bodie makes Johnny Utah go in on this bank robbery, and it goes wrong, and they kill a lot of people, and then Bodie gets away, and the reason Bodie gets away is because he has Tyler, the girl that taught Johnny Utah how to surf, held hostage, and he's done fell in love with her, Johnny Utah has. So they have to go to Mexico, and they get the airplane to go to Mexico, and the only two that's left is Johnny Utah and Bodie, and Bodie gets away and lets Tyler go. Then at the end of the movie, Johnny Utah tracks him down all the way to Australia, where the big wave is that they talked about earlier in the movie. And Johnny Utah catches them and then lets them surf the big wave. And I'm guessing Bodie dies because that's the end of the movie, and that's all that would happen. If y'all have ever watched Point Break, what did y'all like about Point Break? As always, this is Preacher Man RB signing out, guys. GG's awesome. This has been Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.